Today, Bruce and I will focus in on the infield. Think All-Pro, not Pro Bowl. That's the difference. Think All-Pro in the NFL. They only pick a couple of guys in both conferences for a specific position. That's what we're going to do here. Pro Bowl, remember, it's conference. This is not league. This is both American and National League. So it's harder to theoretically make our list in baseball than it would make the Pro Bowl list in the NFL. Bruce and I will go through it now. Infield today, outfield tomorrow. We'll start with first base. No disagreement here. I can do my list first? Okay, we're going to take it person by person, not position by position. My list is easy. You could obviously, if you wish, you could have gone to Freddie Freeman at first base. I'll take Alonso. Freeman hit about 30 points higher. Alonso had 14 more home runs. The Braves were better than the Mets. You could argue with that. LeMahieu, I'm taking over Altuve at second. I'm taking Rendon. Bruce will give you his third baseman in a minute. Rendon was the glue of that team all year. Bogarts at short. I know there's a lot of shortstops, but you could take Simeon. But I will take Bogarts with 117 RBIs and Realmuto behind the plate. All the catchers are about equal. I mean, they're all about 20 homers, 80 RBIs. Randall, I mean, everybody. But I'd go with Realmuto here on the disappointing fills. That is my all-Scots infield as far as 2019 is concerned.
You and I more or less have the same list. In fact, we had the top two candidates at each position. The one thing I will beg to differ with on the catching side of things is Realmuto played a lot more than all these. Realmuto caught 145 games last year.
Good point.
I mean, talk about a guy who could use
who played the next most?
Oh, Contreras was second on the list, but he missed a bunch of games. I didn't really delve into it much further, down the list. But when you catch 145 games, that is just, it's absolutely, that's remarkable. Here's my list in full. Again, the same as yours. Our one discrepancy, you have Anthony Rendon and I have Alex Bregman. And there's, not much to quibble with between both guys. Their statistics are remarkably similar. Rendon's a little bit more impressive from a black type standpoint. But I took Bregman primarily predicated his OPS plus a little bit better than Rendon, so I gave him the slight nod.
Yeah, Rendon, obviously, he was the glue to that team. Here are the other, a lot of third basemen you could have taken, no question about it. So that's a very, that's a well-stocked position, so to speak. But I'll take Rendon. That's the only change. And as you say, the top two guys, we were even there on both categories. Tomorrow we'll have the outfield. It's a good idea. All-Pro, both leagues. Makes it a lot harder. That's why, folks, when they talk about the Pro Bowl, that vote is done before the season's over. 2 games to go, number one, which is a joke. Yeah. And number two, it's, they take 9 million receivers. I mean, All-Pro, you take a guy in each division. It's much harder.
It's apples.
Same thing.
It's apples to oranges as far as the NFL comparison is concerned between All-Pro, which is far more prestigious than Pro Bowl. And it's interesting. You can vote on MLB.com. I believe the deadline is next Tuesday at 5 o'clock. It's split 50-50 fans, and then they have a panel of, I don't know if it's the aforementioned blue ribbon panel that you like to pontificate so much on, but there's a panel of experts that will comprise the other 50%, and then I guess the results will be released shortly thereafter. It's interesting. You look at the third base list, and we're in that time of year where we're talking extensively on prospective free agents. Where to Manny Machado? Not even up for a vote. $300 million. Hello.
Did not make the All-Star team. Vote now for the 2019 All-MLB Team. Presented by Scott's. Fans can vote daily for who they think was this year's best at every position, help determine which players will receive All-MLB honors. First and second teams will be announced. Go to MLB.com/All-MLB to vote now.